Hi everybody. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Dan Montgomery, licensed psychologist and licensed marriage family therapist here in Austin region. I've been doing couples therapy as a specialty for over 35 years because I love it so much. I love the chance that premarital or dating or life after divorce, dating again, working with an original nuclear family where you're starting out together and may want to have kids, or a blended family where you've been through a divorce and you're trying to reconstitute to make a meaningful, happy life. And you may have a new child together, but you may be bringing stepchildren together and relatives, and this is always a challenge. But I've been very successful with couples. And my wife, Kate, who practiced couples therapy with me for 20 years before she passed away last year, she said that it was a very endearing comment. She said, Dan, you should really have a PhD in being a woman because you understand women so well. In fact, I used to teach psychology of women in several universities. And I also am a man's man. So women do well with me. They feel my emotional engagement and support and understanding. But I'm also a gateway to understand the man in their life, or the teenager, or the father in their life, or the boss in their life. And for men have thought of me over at Gold's Gym. Some have called me the king of Gold's Gym because of my workouts. They're intense. I work out in martial arts, Nautilus, cables. And I love working out. I play jazz music to entertain myself as I work out. And I engage all the men because we're buddies, and I was an athlete as well as in chorus and band growing up, but I've done a lot of work in engineering and in business. So I tend to understand the world of men in a way that is engaging to them, where they feel understood. Often they don't feel represented in couples therapy, especially if it's with a woman therapist. They feel ganged up on. So I have a way of bonding with each person. Sometimes we'll start out with an individual session with each person. And then when we're ready, we'll have our first couples therapy session. In that regard, I'm a very active therapist. I will not do what many therapists do, and I think it's a waste of time. I won't just sit there and keep saying, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Therapists, many of them make a living saying that, and I detest it. I will see exactly what the problem is, and I'll say, okay, let's zoom in on this. Let's do it this way now. Now you try it this way. You respond this way. Let's get a few reps in. We're learning a new movement, an applied dimension of marriage to take right back this week into your couple. And when we do that week after week, we make action progress, so that after a first month you say, wow, we're so happy to be in couples therapy with Dr. Dan because we've learned 5 skills that are changing our whole marriage. After a second month, wow, we've learned almost 10 skills that we're doing now that we didn't do the first 10 or 20 years of our marriage. And we're falling in love, and we're working through all the old snags, and we've worked through all the old hurt and anger and woundedness and resentment that we have. And now we're building a cutting edge love. And it feels so great that we have the rest of our lives to practice this. So that's why I love and have a passion for couples therapy. I invite you to call me and talk to me free of charge. Free phone consult, 512-518-5340. I invite you to check out my website, austinpremiertherapy.com. austinpremiertherapy.com. That means it's not run-of-the-mill. It's not the same old oatmeal. It's marvelous and different, and you'll love it. You'll love my home office here. You'll feel comfortable. So call me if you have any question about therapy, and let's talk and have a good visit. And then if you wish, we'll set up a first working session. Hope to meet you and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.